5 fantastic facts about Froot Loops. All Froot Loop colors taste the same even if you may have picked your favorite flavor when you were a child. Your favorite cereals as a child were without doubt the ones that have the most sugar in them. And because Froot Loops are so colorful, eating them is even more enjoyable. Watching your milk turn a kaleidoscope of hues was always fun. So how about some details on our favorite cereal from childhood? These will wow you. 1. Each hue of Froot Loop has the same flavor. You most certainly did, if you're anything like me. Taking out the yellow ones because lemon does not belong in a cereal and separating the red ones since cherry is the best. But wait, Kellogg's acknowledged that all the flavors are made of a generic fruit blend, shattering the illusion. Any differences you perceived in flavor were merely a placebo effect. In essence, the only distinction between the hues is how they affect the color of your milk. 2. Froot Loops in the UK are distinct from those in the USA. Froot Loops differ in a number of ways from Froot Loops in the United States and the United Kingdom due to regulatory variances between the two countries. They only have orange, green, and purple to start. This is due to the fact that red, yellow, and blue have no natural alternatives. Froot Loops had to utilize natural flavorings and additives according to UK regulations. This altered the recipe for the UK edition, resulting in a coarser cereal with a distinct flavor from the US version. The size of the UK Froot Loops is another distinction. As a result of the changed formula, Froot Loops had to be a little bigger. 3. Froot Loops don't include any genuine fruit. This one might not come as much of a shock, but for some people, a court hearing was necessary. At least 4 occasions, Froot Loops have been accused of being deceptive because they don't truly contain any fruit. However, because of the intentional misspelling of fruit in their name, they have never been successful. Because fruit isn't a legitimate word and courts say you can properly construe it to a real fruit, the decision always favors Kellogg's. Therefore, you might want to seek elsewhere if you're considering suing a significant firm in order to make quick money. The only nutritional value in Froot Loops is basically natural fruit flavor, which is the closest thing to actual fruit. 4. Froot Loops were recalled due to a chemical imbalance. Kellogg's was forced to recall 28 million boxes of cereal, including Froot Loops, in the summer of 2010. It was claimed that the packaging, rather than the cereal itself, was the problem. Froot Loops and other Kellogg's cereals have been linked to numerous incidents of food poisoning among consumers. Cereal boxes were rumored to have an odor, and several persons had nausea and diarrhea. It became out that the wax used for packing included more hydrocarbons than usual. Fortunately, the hazards were minimal and there had only about 20 complaints overall. However, since there was a significant risk to their reputation, Kellogg's decided to voluntarily recall the cereals before the situation became any worse. Since there haven't been any more complaints of this occurring, feel free to keep eating your preferred cereal without worrying. 5. The original hues are represented by Toucan Sam's beak. The infamous and adored mascot of Froot Loops is Toucan Sam. He is renowned for having a keen sense of smell and a powerful beak that enable him to locate Froot Loops almost any place. Additionally, have you ever noticed how vibrant his beak is? The beak stripes are pink, red, and orange, which stand in for the first 3 Froot Loop hues. The stripes on Toucan Sam's beak did not change as time went on and Froot Loops added more colors.